Hello there, and welcome to this lesson in which we are going to be adding different features into our chatbot that we have created in the previous lesson. So in the previous lesson, we have trained the chatbot and we have successfully created a chatbot window that was available for us to use. So in this particular lesson, we are going to be starting with the different settings that we can do in our chatbot. Apart from that, we're going to be adding different features like appointment booking as well as lead generation, and at last but not the least, we are going to be adding the voice feature into our chatbot. So this is going to be really exciting lesson in which we are going to be learning all of these, and we are going to be also connecting our Calendly and Google Meet to book appointments on automation with the help of this chatbot as well as voice agent. So I think you are really excited for this particular lesson. So without further ado, let's get started with this lesson. Now, if I go to the settings, I can find out a lot of settings related to this particular chatbot that we have created, that is Jarvis AI agent. So you can see this is a workspace, chatbot ID, and we can set a template design as well. So if I click on flow builder, we can set the flow of how it is going to be interacting with the user. So we can add that as well. So this is a prompt template. We can change the prompt template as well. So the model, it is using sales service. So this is a model that is being used, and you can select different models from here, a 4040 mini, whatever model you want to use. Then model API key, click here to add your API key. So if you want to add, please enter your correct model API key. So you can add the model API key in here. Then you can also set the temperature to, like, let's say 1 or 0, depending on how you want the output to be. So this is going to be creating a creative output when you set it to 1, and it is going to be creating a regular output, and that is not going to be that creative when you set it to 0. So this is another field that you can change. So if you want, you can add your API key in here. So what I can do is, I think we have already added the API key. So let me just try to edit this part and add my API key in here. So you can just create that, as we have already seen in the previous step that we had done the settings for the workspace. So in that part, we have already added the API key. So we don't need to add it again. Now, if I click on the workflow or flow builder, we can add different flows in this particular chatbot. So whenever a specific question is asked by the user, you can add a flow builder that can add a specific use case. So you can get order details with the help of this. So you have to set the URL as well as headers and make the changes in here, and you will be able to get the details of our order of our customer using this particular feature, that is adding the HTTP request to get the order details. So let's say you have a e-commerce business where customer are providing different orders on your website, and if they want to track the orders, they can chat with the chatbot and get the order details when it will be fulfilled or when they are going to be getting the order delivered to their place. So you can use that particular thing for this. So you just need to provide the appropriate URLs for getting this particular data from your website. Now, this depends totally on what platform you're using, whether you're using Shopify, whether you're using WordPress, or you have your custom website created. So depending on that, you have to provide the URLs in here. So if you're creating this for a customer, you just need to find out what is the URL to get the order IDs for that particular customer by just providing the what you can say is order number. So this was about getting the orders. Similarly, you can add your own custom HTTP requests as well, depending on your use case. Then we have the guide for building the flow builder. So you can just go through it as well. Then we can edit the chat interface as well by going here. So if you want to change anything here, you can just do that as well. So let's say you want a dark theme, I can just select that. And if you want to use custom CSS, you can just select this box and add your custom CSS in there. So this is another option. So I will just select the dark theme for now. I want it to be in dark theme. Then if you want to add shadows, you can do that. Shadow settings is available. Then update the chatbot profile picture. So if you want to add a chatbot profile picture, you can just do that by going here. So I just try to find out a picture on this. So let's say I will upload this image. If you want, you can also remove the chatbot profile picture by just clicking on this particular checkbox. So for now, it's being uploaded. Now if I scroll down, enable upload image, push to talk. Now you can see it has added this particular image as a profile image for my chatbot. Then there are different settings, suggested message. You can write different suggested message in here. What courses offer? What has the day? Hmm, yeah. So you can add different suggested message that will be shown here. And what all courses do you offer? You want to add any suggested message, you can add that in here. And you can also initiate a message that is going to be the first message the user will see. So what I can do is, hi, this is, I can make changes to it, Jarvis AI assistant. What I can help you with. So this is going to the message. Then label for each answer. So you can also add labels for this. And if I keep scrolling, you will see there are not a lot of different settings. I can change the font family of this particular font as well. Let's say I want it to be Roboto. So I can do that. Display name. You can add the display name for our voice agent. So you can also add the display name for this particular chatbot. Then you can change the color theme here. Let's say I want it to be in a different color. So I can do that as well. So want to be get it very bluish. So this is what I want the color to be. So you can just change the color as well. And if I keep scrolling, you can see upload images. So if I just uncheck this, you will see the option for uploading images is removed. So if we do that again, so similarly, I can do that for the microphone option as well. So can add input placeholder, update chat icon. So if you want to update the chat icon, you can also do that. So for now, we will keep it to the default one, chat bubble. So you can also change the color of the chat bubble that we are getting in here. So bubble shadows, if you want to add shadows in the bubble, you can do that. Align, then some settings for the alignment, forward messages too. Now, this is an exciting part where you can trigger forwarding messages to a specific email address. So what I will do is after this, I will be adding my own email address in here and showing you how this particular thing works and whether I am able to receive different messages on my email address or not whenever someone is able to chat with this chat agent that we are going to be creating. This particular trigger will send messages to our email address that you can see here. Human takeovers is an effect that is triggered when your visitor requests support or when the chatbot doesn't know the answer. So it will be forwarding the message to the humans that is going to be through the email. Then custom human takeover reply message. So you can also add custom reply to the user. So let's say, hello there. I am a human assistant to help you with your. Now this is going to be the message that will that the user will receive whenever someone tries to contact from the team. Then display source references link. So if you want to add that, you can do that. So you can add the URLs for the Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram in here, and it will be able to share that as well in the chats. Then you can see clear chat history when the browser tab is closed. So let's say you want to clear the browsing history or the chat history. In that case, you can just select that. So whenever the user closes the chatbot or refreshes the page, it will be giving us the new or fresh particular chat window. So in my case, I want it to have the previous history as well. So I will just keep it closed. Then you can see set a maximum response delay time for the AI. So you can set it to anything. If you want to add delay, you can add. In my case, I want it to be responding instantly, so I won't be making any changes. And after this, I think that was the changes that we need to make in the particular chat interface. So now what I can do is I can just click on save. Now it will be saving this particular chatbot with this particular settings for us. Now, if you want to make changes in security, you can just do that. Only allow the iframe and widget on specific domains. So you can also add that. Then limit to only 20 messages every 240 seconds. You can also set that too many messages in a row. So you can also set limits for a person so that they can only request a particular amount of requests with our chatbot. So let's say someone is trying to hack our website. In that case, we can just limit them to only send 10 messages every 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 4 minutes, and so on. So this is about the security. Then we have leads. So we can also collect the leads from here. So whenever you want to collect the leads, you can add, let's say, first name, last name, email address. These are the 3 things I want to collect from the user. Display question, display for human takeover, display for every question. Okay. So what we can do is we can either display it for every question that they are going to be asking on the website, or we can display it for the human takeover only. So if a person is trying to contact with the person, in that case, we can use this particular thing. So what I can do is user data. Now what I can do is I can just unselect this and try to only get the first 3 things from the user. That is going to be first name, phone number, and email address. I want these data from the user. So I can do that and display it for every question. So what I can do is I can either use or display for human takeover only. So right now, I think we can use this one and save this. I will move to the next step now. That is going to be domain. Now, you have to configure your chatbot for your domain as well. So you have to configure your DNS and add the CNAME over there. So you have to go to your domain name provider and make changes in there. So after this, you will be able to easily use it on your website. Now you can see that it is also having a suggestion over here. If you are using a domain, let's say example.com, we recommend to use chat.example.com as your custom subdomain, and you can replace the chat with anything you like as long as it's a valid subdomain. So you have to create a subdomain for your website, and you can see, go to the domain name provider and make changes in the domain name system or the DNS management option, add and modify DNS records to configure your custom domain. Use the CNAME record to add your chatbot and provide the website URL, custom URL that you're going to creating in here. So you just need to add that. And if you want to add multiple domains with this chatbot, you can add that using this particular option that is available over here. So that is also an option available for us to connect it with our domain name. Then appointments, if you want to set up the appointments using this particular flow, then you can do that with the help of this particular option, that is appointments. We can authorize using Calendly, then Google Calendar and Microsoft Calendar authentication. So what I will do is I will just use the Google Calendar authentication for now. So after authentication, I was able to add my email in here and it was able to authorize with the Google Calendar. Similarly, you can do the same with the Calendly and other service providers as well. So you can see these are my available times that are going to be from Monday to Friday. I can add my available times whenever I'm available. And if you want to see the different appointments that are booked, you can just see it over here. So you will be getting the option in the leads itself. So if I go in the lead section, you will be able to see that. In the chat logs, we will be able to see all the chat logs that we have. So right now they have updated the screen for this particular one. So instead of settings, they have shifted to the appointments option. So now if we see here the leads, we have already covered this part. Then we have chat logs, all the chats that are going to be done on our website, it will be stored on this chat logs. Then we have the leads option. Then we have the appointments option, and we also have the option for the voice logs that we're going to be covering further. So after setting up the appointments part, let's move on to the live chat. So this is going to be another option that is available on NewOps AI. So to set up the live chat, first of all, we need to go into settings, and here there is an option for live chat. So let me just try to find out option. We have to enable that first of all to be able to uh, do different live chat support. So you can see this is an option for that. I will have to uh, enable that in here, and I'll be able to just click on this URL, and it will be redirecting me to a page where we'll be able to do live chat support. So you can see the chat bot sources, and if you want to add any keywords, so you can just add that. And right now you will see this is the output that we get. So what if I go to the chatbots, my chatbot? Now, if you go here, so you can see this is the live chat support, and you will be able to see this thing over here. So what's the use for? So if I add this question, if I give it as an input, now you can see this is the output that is trying to generate using the existing data that we have on the website. So it's able to interact with the user, and you can see this is the output, and they're going to be getting the output in here every time. So if I try to refresh the page, you will see this is the entire chat that we are having in the live chat support option that is available on the new Ox AI, and it is going to be a game changer. So let's say if I ask AI agent, so if I ask a question that is not given in the output by the user, so it will be using some other data. Now, what I can do is, let's say a chat that is going to be there, using which the chatbot is not able to answer the user. What I can do is I can take over here my step in chat. So if I just click on this step in chat option, now you will see that you can see this is a message that we get. This is now the human who is going to be interacting. I want the fees for AI agent course using new folks. Yeah. Now, if I send this message again, now you will see we will get the message in here. Now we can reply from this side as well. So the course fees is $50. That's it. Now this will be sending to the user, and you will see that we are able to interact with the user using this particular window as well. So this is going to be really helpful when a person or a human needs to intervene in between a chat or a support agent who is able to interact with the user whenever it's needed. So we can also add this particular thing into this. So this was about the live chat support option that is available. Next, if we go to the other options, let's say we have already added the appointments. So say I want to book appointment. I want to book. Now you can see it's able to give the time here. So you can see what are the available times. Monday, January 6th. So we have already set it to, let's say, I think Monday to Friday, 9 to a specific time period. And right now today, when I'm recording this video, it's like Saturday. So it's not showing the times watch at the Saturday right now. So let's say I want to book for, now it will be trying to process it. Now I will just reply Monday. You will see that it will automatically. Could you please provide your email address? I can finalize your appointment for Monday, January 6th at 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. depending on the timing that we have set over there. So I can provide an email address over here. So let me just try to add my email address. So now I will just provide this email address for now. This is a dummy email address that I have created. So yeah, so could you please confirm if you like to proceed with the booking appointment on this at this using the email address. Yes. Now if you do the booking and send the invitation on my email address as well. Your appointment has successfully booked for the this time and using this email address. So let me open my email. And you can see over here that we got the invitation successfully from the email address that we have added and signed up with. And we are able to get the appointment booked successfully using this chatbot that we have created in matter of minutes. So we didn't have to work a lot on this thing, and it was able to create the AI agent that is able to book appointments on our behalf. And if I just go to the appointments, leads and appointments, you'll see this as the details and the invitation link. And if you want to cancel it, you can also cancel the appointment using this. So there are different options. The lead generation is also there and a lot more. So this was about how can you get the appointments booked, as well as how you can do the live chat option in the NewOps AI. So after this, we also have an option for voice AI. So you can also enable web voice call. So you can also enable this. If I just add this, you'll be able to talk to the chat agent in real time. So over here, you can see there are different options that are available to select from different voices.
Hi, this is your AI assistant, James. How can I help you today?
So I will just select James from here. You can see there are different other options for the voices that are available over here. So you can select from any of these, whatever one you like, you can just select from that. And for now, what I will do is you can provide your voice prompt over here and your company name. So let's say I want to take my company name as Get Set Code. And see, this is going to be, instead of Sarah, I wanted to speak Jarvis. Yeah, assistant, and so on. Get Set Code. Let's see. Now, over here, what I will do is I will just add this thing, make some changes. You can just make changes according to your particular use case, and we have to just click on save. Now, after saving this, we will be also having the option to use particular voice agent in our chatbot itself. So if I go back over here, now I try to call this particular voice agent. So I have to call it using this particular button that is available over here. So I can change this, talk to Jarvis AI agent. Now, if I just try to call it, it will be interacting with me with the voice of James. Hello, I am your, hello, this is Jarvis AI assistant. How may I help you? So I wanted to speak this thing. Now, if I just click on save, try to call it, you'll be able to hear the interaction between this AI voice agent and me.
Hello, this is Jarvis AI Assistant. How may I help you today?
I wanted to know what all courses GetSet Code offers.
GetSet Code offers a variety of practical, project-based courses designed for real-world applications. Some popular courses include Arduino Uno, Learn Microcontroller Programming, Django Web Development, Build Web Applications using Django, Face Recognition Door Lock with Raspberry Pi, Implement Face Recognition Technology, Python Pro Complete Bootcamp, Comprehensive Python Training, Metaverse 101, Introduction to the Metaverse. For more details, visit their website at getsetcode.in.
I wanted to book an appointment.
Here are the available appointment times. On the 1st and 15th of January, you'll be able to book an appointment here to get your hands-on experience and get your project started. Let's meet you below. Please choose one that suits you.
I want to connect on Tuesday 9th.
Please provide your email address so we can confirm the appointment.
My email address is gamerak47.
Your email has been saved successfully. How can I assist you further today?
Let me know whether the appointment is booked successfully. So right now you can see it was able to interact with me with the voice agent feature, but I don't think it was able to book the appointment successfully. So if I go into the appointments, let me see. Okay, right now we are not able to book the appointment using this. So you might have seen that we have successfully created the voice AI agent as well, and it was able to interact with the user with all the queries. And so for some reason, it was not able to book the appointment, but I will just check it and try to fix it. So I need to add some more details in here to fix that. So you will be getting the voice prompt in the description, and you can try this thing out as well. So we have completed almost all the features that are available for the Nuox AI, like the live chat feature, the appointments, leads, and all. So this was about all the integrations that are available on the Nuox AI chatbot feature, and there are several different things that we have already covered in this particular video. So I think that was it for this particular lesson on creating the voice enabled AI voice agent that has the capability of booking appointments as well as collecting leads from our website. And this particular platform also offers us to connect the live chat agent using the live chat support that is available on Nuox AI. So I think that was it for this particular lesson. So thanks for watching the course. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.